All right, welcome back, 7th graders. It is the 20th of April. It is a Monday, and we are back in the swing of things. We just finished spring break, and we are still quarantining, right? We are still inside, and we're not going to be returning to school, so we are virtual learning. And some of you guys have done a fantastic job with this, and it's more natural for some than others. Some of us are still scared about how we can get this done, nervous, or uninterested, right? It's just hard to get our attention on school when there's other things we could do, and we just don't really care that much, okay? I understand, but it's time to start thinking about our future, right? All these problems that we're seeing, especially the big two, the pandemic, which is this virus, this COVID-19, and climate change, our global warming, and the destruction of our planet with our release of harmful gases and toxins. All of these things can be solved with science, and those are the people that are trying and desperately working so hard to figure out how to solve these problems. So I want you guys to realize the importance of science, how important it is for us to study this subject and to make it important in our daily lives. Even if we don't use science in our daily lives or become scientists, we have to at least appreciate it and understand that it is of utmost importance, right? That we trust our scientists and we know that they're working their hardest and believe what they say, because it is it's complicated information, and if you don't understand the importance of science, then you might not understand how we can solve our problems, right? Or believe them. Anyways, I'm making today's video as a welcome back, and I want you guys to understand our expectations, or my expectations for you for the rest of this school year. Okay. So it's been a little, up and down so far. I've been posting assignments on Google Classroom a little more randomly than I should. So what I want to do is buckle down a system that you guys can rely on and understand what's happening. Okay? So first of all, I want you guys to know what I expect of you. I expect you guys to do 15 to 30 minutes of science every day. Okay? And have done 15 to 30 minutes of science every day in the past. So over the weeks that we've had in the past, I've had 6 total assignments, all of which should not have taken you too much time to complete. Okay? And I've sent you a bunch of resources in order to research the information that you need to know in order to complete the assignments, right? You have your science book. Your science book is the Inspire California Science, McGraw-Hill. It is the paper book, and it has a lot of the information that we've learned so far. And then I've sent you some videos and some other online readings to supplement or add more information if you are confused by what the book says. Okay? So I don't want you to think that when I send you resources, you need to watch every video and read every article. They are there to help you gain more information if you're still confused. If you understand what I've asked, or what the assignment is, or what your learning objective is, then you don't need to read and watch all the resources. However, if you are still confused, I want you to use the resources to gain more information, right? So that's my expectation for you, is to complete assignments using the resources I've assigned and the science book. And in my assignments, I always tell you which pages of the science book I expect you to read to understand the information, and then I'll send a second assignment that is the resources. And that's what I have for you back here. It is backwards, and hopefully you guys can understand that. So if you see there's a number sign, right? Number, this is going to be tomorrow's assignment. Number 7, artificial selection. So anytime that you see a hashtag and a number, that is an assignment that you have to complete. Like I said, we've already had 6 of them. Then I might have a resources for number 7, artificial selection, right? That's where you'll find resources to get more information. So don't turn something in under the resources section. Turn something in under the assignment, right? The assignment is the number. And so far we've had 6. So for today's Monday, what I want you to do today is to go onto Aries and Google Classroom and compare your assignments, right? If I'm missing assignment number 1, I have to go onto Google Classroom, look for assignment number 1, and complete the assignment. So today is a get myself in action and get caught up if I can, or make myself a schedule on how to get caught up. Okay? So far, like I said, 15 minutes to 30 minutes of science every day is what I'm going to be assigning or have assigned in the past, right? And it's not too much, okay? It should take you about 15 minutes every day. If it takes you a little longer because you still need some more information, then about 30 minutes every day would be the max I would expect you to spend. Now, sitting in your room and sitting there from 12 to 12:30 saying this is my science time, but not putting my attention on science during that 30 minutes does not count as 30 minutes of science time, right? 30 minutes of science time would be 30 minutes of reading, watching my videos, or writing or completing my task, okay? So just spending or saying I've spent 30 minutes on science because I was in my room from 12 to 12:30 with the intention of doing science doesn't count, okay? 15 to 30 minutes of actually paying attention to what's in front of you is what is expected of you for your science work. All right, so every Monday, or at the beginning of every week, so if it's Tuesday is the first day of the week or whatever, I am going to be sending you a new assignment, and it'll look like this, number 7. So number 7 will be this week, number 8 will be the following week, etc., right? And then I will send you also on Google Classroom resources for said assignment, okay? So there'll be assignments and there'll be possible quizzes or tests. Not too many, but I will be sending you those as well, okay? So for every assignment that I send you, I will be attaching a lesson video, okay? So tomorrow we'll have a lesson video. Today will not have a lesson video because today is not a lesson. Today is just a reminder to get yourself back in working order. So you're going to go onto Aries, you're going to go onto Google Classroom, you're going to look at your missing assignments. You're going to go into the classwork section, go under independent study, and that's where you will find everything for the 4th quarter. My Aries 4th quarter grades are independent study assignments. They're all of the at-home quarantined assignments that we're doing online, okay? If you need to communicate with me, you can make a comment on the assignment. So you could open up assignment number 7, and where it says add a comment, you can add one there, or open up your assignment and it says add a private comment, you can put one there. You can email me at bneal@mammothusd.org, which is BNEALE@mammothusd.org, or you can go to Google Hangouts. I would recommend Google Hangouts because if you have a question that other people in your class have, I can answer that question and everybody can see the answer. And it's helpful for everyone, okay? Don't be embarrassed about having a question. It is normal to have questions. It's actually kind of unnormal to not have any questions, because then you feel like you know everything already, and it's hard to know everything already before you've learned it, right? So yeah, email me, Google Hangouts, or add a comment on Google Classroom. I believe that's all for today, so I want you guys to feel comfortable with what we're doing. Expect a lesson video from me tomorrow with an assignment, and tomorrow we'll be starting artificial selection. We've done natural selection and mutations, and I hope you guys are doing well. I really do miss you, and I hope to see you again tomorrow.